Today I'm making an LED sign for the CK show. This isn't just any sign, okay? It's finally going to replace this old Gengar over here. Right, you see this Gengar? Yeah, it's copyrighted. I just filmed an episode of the CK show. But we're getting rid of him. Well, we're not getting rid of him. We're just gonna replace him, right? We've made this one previously. This is upside down again. We've made this one previously, but it's trash. And actually, before we do anything, let's print a poop to put on top of it, because it's poop. The poop has just finished printing. I need to move the light back, otherwise I'm going to be fuzzy like this the whole time. So let's go grab the light with the tripod on it. Now that we have the light back, it's kind of better. You can see me a little bit more. We got our poop. It's still here, just behind the chair. We got the little poop, and then we can finally put it with this. Perfect stand for holding up the poop. There we go. It's got a little poop hat. Now let's move on to the next step, which is actually designing the new CK show sign. This was a concept I was playing with, making it look a little bit like this. I hate it, so let's just delete it. Yeah, delete it. Go away. It's not going away. Delete. So we got this sketch here, right? But we're gonna delete it. Huh. It's gone. Boom. It's completely gone. Just completely deleted the thing that I was working on. So let's make a sketch. We have the build plate size of 255, and then we go tab, and we go 255. Yes, it's actually 256 by 256, but it's okay. It's okay. We do slightly smaller, so there's less restrictions, you know. So I was thinking, like the other CK show sign, I'm thinking maybe that I do something similar to that, where I make it in boxy letters that are connected, and it's just the letters that are standing there. Okay? So I think if we go and we move over here, right? So we go insert. No, it's not insert, it's create. We go create some text, and we will create the text like here. We just build the text box like this, okay? So we'll find a font that we like. I like that. I really like that, man. It's really nice and cool. Yeah, I think we'll use this. So we have this text here, okay? And theoretically, it should fit on this build plate, which is good. It's good. It's good information to have. So let's explode this text. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're going to click this lock button, and we're gonna go select down here. There we go. So we have it now, all selected. Alright, let's move this. Let's move this. I'm a bit blind sometimes. Let's just move this onto the build plate that we have here. Okay, so it all fits. It all lines up. Alright? So we know it's good. So we just cancel that. And we can honestly just delete that. We'll keep these here as reference, just to make my life a little bit easier, you know. And one thing of space there to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Perfect. And in here we go zooming. We turn on the scissors. We go by, and we go by, right? So it's all connected, very nice, very good, right? I don't know why I'm doing this accent, by the way. It's just kind of like something that started happening. Okay, we don't want that. don't want to change windows. Okay, so now we have CK show sign. Okay, now we go back to step we were actually no. Let's finish sketch and let's extrude what we have. So we click and we click and we click, 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 click. Sorry, it's very laggy, bro. It's like falling behind because I'm doing all these things. So we're gonna go, we give it a 1 millimeter back, 1 millimeter, and we hit OK. Alright, so this is what we have so far. This is the CK show sign so far. Now if we turn this on, you can see where the CK and the show will be. So I think next thing we do is we click extrude and we extruded this and this. So here we have the LEDs and here we have my calipers. We have my LEDs here. So they're about 11.6 millimeters. Yeah, 11.6 millimeters. So 11.6 millimeters is how wide the LEDs are. And then we want about 3. We want 4 millimeters, so we go 15 millimeters. We're not cutting, we are joining. It is going to the back. No, we want to go negative. It is so slow, my dude. Why is it so slow, man? So slow. It's so slow. There we go. Maybe we do negative 16. Just to be on the safer side. Let me just close these things. So let's just hit save. Okay. So now we have basic design. Okay? So why am I speaking like this? So we have a basic design now. Right? So now we just think about how we're running the LEDs through it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run it around like that, and then, yeah, so I will start in the C. Okay, and then here we just go create. So if I put it down to here, right, then I have to feed the LED around and then back through. I mean, it'll work. Do that for now. Okay, and so if we've got that running to there. So if we run it, so if we start it at this end of the C, we'd only be able to go through, then we'd have to come up and down and then back up and down. Then if we run it through the W, we go around the inside. Then we come down along the outside with the LEDs. And then we tap the LED through there. And then we'd have to close it up through here, leaving the top of the O without any LEDs. Or, no, yeah, so once we get to the O, we go all the way around, tuck it in, and then we come back through here. We go down, no. And so with the C, we go around on the inside through here, but actually we start the C here. No, wait, maybe we even start it from, so we leave extras. So from the C, yeah, we would go around, chuck it through here, but really we start with a loop here, with one end of the loop going down to this part of the H. So yeah. So we start in the C with a loop that comes down to up here, which runs around the top and through to the top of the, through to just here to the top of the S. And then to finish off the rest of the H, we've got this stuff coming in through here. With the... Yeah, and the H can just be the start and stop of one section. Because, yeah, we have two ends, we have to remember that. And then I think we should have the exit be like here. Let's go 5.6 mil. So theoretically, it'll start from in here, run up through the S, then it will come out through the S into the H, coming up, down, over, and up into the C, where it then runs around, up and through and in, then up in the K, and then down in the, we go up in the K, then bring it down, we'll bring it up in the K, then down, and around, and through, but really we're going down, and then we're bringing it up along here, to leave space to pull it around here, then it pulls down to the W, where we go along the inside, and around and tuck it in here, pulling it through here, into the O, and around the O into the H, finishing off the rest of the H. Okay, that looks good. Let's finish the sketch. Alright, and then we will turn the body back on after we've selected all of those. And we want to go, we'll go 12mm cut, but we want it to be offset by that 1mm base. Negative 12mm. Oh, do we also want a negative 1mm offset? This is like the dumbest thing. Why can't it just be a little bit more intuitive? So now if we zoom in, if it lets us, there should be holes. Yes, looking good. Looks good, looks good. That all looks good. Alright, now you might have noticed we have another hole to make. And this time we offset by -1. And the distance we want is -6. And there we have our little hole for the cable to come through. And that is the design for the CK show sign. So in order to bring this into the slicer, we just right click that and go save as mesh. And we hit OK. And go CK show sign new. Okay, so we've brought this in to the slicer. So we're going to, so apparently it doesn't need support for those holes. And it says it's only going to take 4 hours. Now I don't have 4 hours today, but I have 4 hours tomorrow to print this. So I've got the design, it's all in the 3D printing slicer. I'll print it tomorrow. So I'm here next to the 3D printers and stuff, right? Next to the 3D printers. I've got the Google Pixel set up this time, because I think the GoPro's angle was just a little bit like mid, right? So I'm gonna try doing the time lapse with my old Google Pixel 2. Hopefully it looks pretty good. Let's go send that to the printer. I'm hoping it works without supports, but there is those little, like, yeah, you can see all the holes and stuff in there. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll give it a shot. We'll just hit print. We only have about my wingspan worth of LEDs left on the strip, but it's okay because I've got another 5 meters of the LED lights, so I can always just solder them together. But right now I'm gonna solder this. I'm gonna switch to a time lapse on the GoPro. Soldering. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. I messed up one of the pads. I reckon it was just a little bit too far gone. So I did it again. And it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it doesn't look too bad. Alright, so the CK show sign has finished printing. Let's get this off. So it's got a little bit of warping on the corners, but honestly, it doesn't matter. It should be able to just sit there. Yeah. It'll just be able to sit up like this, like on the base, which is fine, because that's all flat. It's just the corners are a little bit, yeah. But it printed no supports, overhangs for the gaps. Perfect. Literally perfect. The front is a little bit rough, so if you look in like the corners and on the sides, it's a little bit rough, but it's fine. It's not noticeable when there's going to be the LEDs in, because all you'll see really is the LEDs. To run those LEDs through. Alright, so first things first, I don't know if we have enough on this strip, but should be right. So let's first check that we can actually, we'll feed it through backwards just. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my needle nose pliers. Alright, this is gonna be a task. Alright, so I'm gonna feed it through all of the holes and get it all the way around everything. And then I'll see how it comes out. Alright, so my plan of threading it around definitely works. So we should be good. We should be good. This kind of just looks like it was poorly painted. I'm not it just looks like a paint job on it. Alright, I'm gonna go back to doing this. This is gonna be a while. We got it. CK show, all wired up. Now we just need to make the caps for it. How long did that take me? Like 40 minutes. But it's all wired up. Well, it's all LED'd up. We just gotta finish this off, and boom, we're done. Alright, so I was just testing the CK show sign, and the switch blew. So I don't know if that's because of my soldering or if it was the switch, because I got it to turn on before I started putting on the caps, but I didn't film it, so there's no evidence that it actually turns on. But I think it's the switch itself is the problem point, and one of the things in the switch, because I've pulled it off. Can't visibly see anything, but the plastic on the button is melted. I'll show you. You see that like lighter bit, or the darker bit? That's where it's blown. I've opened it up. That little, there's like a component right there, and it's quite hot. So I've opened it up, so you guys can see. There's, I think it's that bit just on the top there, behind that cable, that big chip. I think that has blown or just doesn't work anymore. I don't know. It's strange. This is the first one it's happened to, but I'm assuming it's just because it's from China. It's probably not the best bit. Sometimes you get bum bits. Because it was the switch that blew, I'm pretty sure it's not my fault. I think it's the actual switch's fault, because I haven't had any issues with any of my other ones. Like all these ones work fine. I've actually had more issues with the AliExpress things than I have with my own things, but that's probably just because it is what it is. I'm just goated. Nah. But no, so I've got to wait for the new switches to come because I don't have any more left. Or well, I don't have any more for the 12 volt ones, but I do have some 5 volt ones, but I don't think it'll work because the board isn't ready to process that much power. So I've got to wait for the order. It should be here in like 5 days, but that means I have to delay the sign even more. It's big sad. It's literally the next day and these came in the mail. I'm hoping that I don't burn, and if I burn through another one, then the issue is me, but I don't think I will. And I can finish off the sign like now. So I'm gonna finish it off and then I'm gonna record an episode of the CK show, boys. Let's go. Alright, so it's done. Look at that. Now, there's dead LEDs right there, and you can see them. Maybe next time maybe I'll print some more caps. I'll just do them as the same purple as the body, and that might change how they look. So I've printed out these solid ones, and I really think that it just looks better with the clear ones. Like, you see the O, it's like just like so bright, it's good. It's like, the O is good. They just show the outline even more, I reckon. I reckon the clear ones have better light emission. So here's the CK show sign. This is probably how I'll do it. I'll obviously have another light there, so I won't be so fuzzy, but yeah, it's for the purposes that it is, it's gonna do pretty good. It's not a bad sign. It'll work for its purpose. And I think it's kind of quirky. Like, the H has some dead spots, and then it's got some bright spots, which is the main issue. But I think the W looks really good. I think that the S looks perfect, pretty much. I think overall there's things I can improve on, but for the purposes, I think it's pretty good. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love y'all. For watching me build the CK show, a LED sign. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.